The cold autumn wind blew through the large glass windows of the law office where Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner sat across from each other. There was no familiar smile, no gentle gaze they had shared on their wedding day. There was only tension, defensiveness, and hurt. "I've given you too much over the years," Amelia said, her voice calm but her words sharp as knives. "I gave up my career, I gave up the limelight. I deserve my fair share." Jamie clenched his hands on the table. He wanted to respond, but not with anger. He just wanted Amelia to understand that everything he did was to keep the family together. "You have everything," Jamie said softly but clearly. "The beach house is where the kids grew up. I don't want to separate them from their memories. I suggest you keep the house, and I keep the rights to invest in the film production." Amelia's lawyer cleared his throat. "My client will not accept a division of assets that will put her at a disadvantage financially." Amelia's face trembled slightly. She did not want her life to be defined by those assets. But she could not let herself be the one to walk out of this marriage in failure. They had both promised to love each other until the end of their lives. Now, they were bargaining over every break. The tension escalated day by day. The media kept reporting false news, making things worse. Online, some people defended Jamie, others defended Amelia. The meaningless criticism exhausted them. Late one night, Jamie called Amelia after weeks of not talking in person. "Amelia, I miss our family. I miss the way you smile every morning when you wake the kids up for breakfast." There was a long silence on the other end of the line. Finally, Amelia replied, "I miss you too. But not enough to heal wounds this deep." Jamie choked. Maybe he was too blinded by the pressure of work, by fame. He didn't see the times Amelia cried alone. He also missed the times she sat waiting for him to return. "I don't want us to become enemies," he said in despair. "Then don't make me feel like I've sacrificed everything just to be lonely." Amelia sighed tearfully. "I want to see my value, Jamie. The last meeting took place after 2 months of continuous arguing. Everyone expected a final agreement today. But no. Neither of them would back down. I demand 40% of the investment value in the film production company you own," Amelia declared. Jamie immediately reacted, "No way. That's my future, the future of the children. The children need stability, not your vague future." Amelia jumped up, tears streaming down. And then a heavy silence fell over the room. Jamie saw what he had always tried to avoid: Amelia was exhausted. And he was losing himself. The lawyers looked at each other in dismay. They understood that no one had really won this war. Only two broken hearts. Jamie stood up and walked slowly towards Amelia. He handed her a tissue, his voice trembling. "I don't want to fight you. We built everything together. I'll give up a part. But please think of what's left between us." Amelia looked up, her eyes red. She no longer saw him as an opponent. In that moment, they were back to being two people who had chosen each other out of love. "Maybe we don't have to win," she whispered. "Just don't lose the last good thing." The two signed the agreement, not because they lost, but to start over, no longer husband and wife, but still a family in a different way. Although painful, at least they chose to save their dignity and respect for each other. Neither of them gave in completely. But for the first time since the breakup, they moved forward together.